And welcome to the water cooler, everybody. I'm David Brody. Thanks for joining us. It's Tuesday, October 18th, 2022, and it's official. Joe Biden is the creepy ice cream man. He may love ice cream, but the country doesn't love him.
Ice creams, straight ice creams, man. We're all ice cream. Anyway, the point is, I love ice cream, always have.
The ice cream man has been serving Americans a triple scoop of leftist Looney Tune crap ever since he decided to move from his Delaware basement to D.C. And now, in yet another bid to the progressive left, Biden says the first piece of legislation he's going to send to Congress next year, if Democrats elect more senators and his party keeps control of the House, will be to codify Roe v. Wade into law. Once again, another unifying move by the disunifier in chief. Look, Americans are so tired of not only the leftist policies, but creepy behavior like this.
I told my daughter and granddaughters, no serious guys till you're 30.
Okay.
Right?
No what?
No serious guys till you're 30.
I'll keep that in mind. At least.
And when he's not being creepy, he also can't even pronounce a website correctly.
If you get any questionable calls, please tell us by going to report fraud, dotftc.gov.
Joe, it's .com. Not that hard. Not that hard, ice cream man. And so what are we to do with someone like this who is better suited to playing shuffleboard at a senior home rather than run the country? Well, enter Trump. 2024 is coming, and he's just around the corner. A new Times Siena College poll shows that when likely voters were asked whom they would support if the 2024 presidential election were held today, Trump leads Biden 45 to 44%. And everywhere Biden looks, he sees the coming signs of Trump. I want you to check out this guy. He's running with a Trump 2024 flag next to Biden's motorcade. I love this. Sorry, ice cream man, you can't escape Trump. He's not the country's worst nightmare, by the way. He's your worst nightmare. So, of course, it wouldn't surprise me at all, by the way, to see Biden retire to the shuffleboard court before a potential rematch with Trump. We will see about that. Meanwhile, former Speaker of the House Paul Ryan, Oi Gavolt, predicts that Trump won't even be the GOP nominee for president. Have a look.
I think Trump's unelectability will be palpable by then. We all know that he will lose, or let me put it this way. We all know that he's so much more likely to lose the White House than anybody else running for president on our side of the aisle. So why would we want to go with that? So the only reason he stays where he is because everybody's afraid of him. They're afraid of him, going after them, hurting their own ambition. But as soon as you get sort of the herd mentality going, it's unstoppable. So I think the fact that he polls so much poorer than anybody else running for president as a Republican against a Democrat is enough right there. He's going to know this. And so whether he runs or not, I don't really know if it matters. He's not going to be the nominee, I don't think. That's my opinion.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is the clip over? Sorry, my bad. Earth to Paul Ryan. Stop hanging out with never Trumpers. You totally don't have a clue about the pulse of the party. A new poll done by Breitbart shows Donald Trump with a commanding lead over the rest of a potential 2024 GOP primary field. He's at 45%, with the next closest competitor, Ron DeSantis, at 26%. Even former Fox News anchor Megyn Kelly, not a Trump fan by any stretch, knows Trump is the man.
Don't think anybody else could win if Trump runs. So, and
Really?
I
so
don't know.
You think if they got on a stage, you don't think that DeSantis is crafty enough or the record stands enough to really? Interesting.
No, I don't even think that a little. I think Trump sucks up all the energy in every room, no matter what. And even someone as skilled as a politician and smart policy-wise as DeSantis can't overcome that. He can't. The only way DeSantis is going to become the Republican nominee is if Trump chooses not to run and endorses him or dies. I just don't see a world in which Trump says, I want it. Let's say he says, I want it, and DeSantis beats him fair and square in the primary. you really think the hardcore MAGA is going to abandon Trump for DeSantis? They're not. I talk to them all the time. I take calls from them on my radio show, and they won't. They like DeSantis, but they don't think it's his turn. They think Trump was screwed out of his last election, that he was screwed out of his first term by all the craziness, the Russiagate and so on. And they think he is entitled. He deserves another shot at it. And so unless Trump gracefully and graciously says, get behind DeSantis, I wouldn't put any chips on DeSantis at all.
That's right. All the chips should be on Trump. And that has Nancy Pelosi, by the way, in a fighting mood.
Oh, he comes, I'm going to punch him out. 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 I would pay with you. They're waiting for this. I would pay with you. They're waiting for this. I would pay with you. They're waiting for this. Waiting for this. Waiting for this. I'm going to punch him out and I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be happy. Punch him out and be happy. Go to jail and be happy. Waiting for this. Punch him out.
Sorry, Nancy. It looks like you and the Democrats will be punched out in November. And at this rate, in 2024 as well. And why exactly? Because the ice cream man is making your party look wildly liberal, foolish, inept, out of touch, and with a complete record of failures. GOP Herschel Walker, candidate in Senate down in Georgia, summed it up perfectly.
That's right.
So let me ask you, can you name one thing that President Biden has done that you support?
One thing that he's done that I support. He eat a lot of ice cream.
He eats a lot of ice cream. Yes, he does. That's what the ice cream man does. But it's Americans that have a big old stomach ache.